in conference play. They know you, you know them. There's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. The Nittany Lions will put total effort to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Oregon's offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how's the guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and it was an easy call for the referees.
Dropping back, it's Rich. Plucks it out of the air. Strong, firm tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Going to swing it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Jones. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
He just wisely got rid of that when the worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. He's got it on the run, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Penn State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Here's the give off the left side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Pope. Finds his man, it's Hunt. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next one?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Hunt. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. This quarterback part of their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Rich. Right on target this time. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll try to power their way ahead. At midfield, he's got room. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got some room, it was over. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Runs through a tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They ran it on first down, now on second. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Nittany Lions will snap it on first and 10. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and 4. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
And to get rid of it quickly. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. They'll send out the kicker here. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Ducks are on the move.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he dropped it, just didn't lift the thing all the way in.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Rushes on him. Another incompletion on third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And the try is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Pope. Pocket breaking down. Using his legs to buy some time. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Toss sweep to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it down the middle. Turning it on. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Back open in the middle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. To throw, it's Rich. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, beat a more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley.
The Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to throw, it's Pope. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Hand off to Jones. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He'll run it again. And some room to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
How How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Ducks have their offense in high gear. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Rich. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing his mitts up there, catching the football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
35, Penn State, 10.
Coming out with it, it's Allen. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Looking to throw, it's Pope. Using the quick game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
It's a turnover on down.
And off to Jones. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Rich. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Rutgers took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Scarlet Knights that fired on all cylinders. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's Pope. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but
lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. Breaks into the open. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They'll move the tight end. Just keep slinging it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Made a defender miss. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs.
Gashing the D on the right. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Rich. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time it's complete. Got some room, entered to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon! They stretch this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up... And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Defense.
Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give to the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They feed him again. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Back to throw, it's Pope, working that wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain, needed about 3 more on that one. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being